Welcome to Accessibility and Me. This presentation will provide you with essential information about the Title II accessibility requirements and how they will impact your online course content at Virginia Highlands Community College. Online course content includes content in fully online courses, hybrid courses, and even online content used in traditional face-to-face courses. This presentation is the first of many that will be created to help you meet Title II accessibility requirements. My goal throughout this series of presentations is to equip you with the knowledge and resources needed to create inclusive learning environments where all students can succeed regardless of their accessibility needs. The accessibility requirements that I'm going to discuss are rooted in federal law, primarily Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act, which applies to all public institutions, including community colleges like VHCC. These laws mandate that students with disabilities have the same access and benefits as their peers. Recent changes to the law means compliance is no longer just a matter of best practice, but now it's a legal obligation, and failure to comply can result in significant consequences, including civil litigation. We currently have until April 24th of 2026 to meet these requirements. The specific technical standard that we must adhere to is the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG 2.1 Level AA. Think of WCAG as a set of internationally recognized guidelines that outline how to create accessible web content. Developed by the World Wide Web Consortium, these guidelines cover a wide range of aspects, from providing properly formatted documents for screen readers, captions for videos, alternative text or alt text for images, proper use of color and contrast, descriptive hyperlinks, and more. Familiarizing yourselves with WCAG 2.1 Level 2A is key to understanding and implementing these new rules. To help you in this effort, we've created the VHCC Online Course Materials Accessibility Checklist. The checklist also includes support resources that can guide you in evaluating and updating your online course materials. The scope of these accessibility requirements is quite broad. When we talk about web content and mobile apps, we mean virtually any digital material you provide to students online. This includes everything from the text and images within your course pages to any documents you upload and videos you create or share. These digital assets may be distributed through our Canvas learning management system, websites, and/or third-party providers. Importantly, even content that requires a login is still subject to these requirements. Examples of web content includes things like a course syllabus uploaded as a PDF, video lectures, images used in presentations, and online quizzes and tests. To meet the requirements, we need to focus on four key accessibility principles: perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. Perceivable means students must be able to access the information through their senses, whether that's seeing, hearing, or using assistive technologies. Operable focuses on ensuring that all interactive elements can be used, primarily through a keyboard. Understandable emphasizes clear language and logical organization. And robust means our content should work reliably across different technologies, including those used by students with disabilities. While the requirements generally apply to all our online content, there are some specific, very limited exceptions. These include archived web or course content that meets very strict criteria and is no longer being used for instruction, content posted by unaffiliated third parties where we have no contractual agreement, and individualized and secured documents like student records and social media posts that were created before the compliance date. Additionally, we are not required to take actions that would fundamentally alter our programs or create an undue burden. However, it's crucial to understand the specific conditions for these exceptions, as they are very restricted and they are not intended to be broad loopholes. Implementing these accessibility standards requires a conscious effort in how we create and organize our online course content. For text and documents, this means using an accessible document format that can be scanned and read by screen readers. For example, many PDFs are actually images of typed text and not scannable by screen readers. You must also use proper formatting in documents and on web pages. Examples include using headings for document organization, providing alternative text for images, ensuring good color contrast for text, avoiding the use of color alone to convey meaning in your text, and using descriptive link text for hyperlinks. For multimedia, accurate captions and transcripts are essential. Using automatic captioning from services like YouTube, Zoom, and Canvas Studio is fine, but those captions must be reviewed and edited for accuracy. Transcripts need to be provided for all audio content. Text descriptions are required for any visual content in videos without audio. And accessible media players must be used that support full-screen video, playback speed controls, and keyboard control of basic functions like play, stop, fast forward, rewind, and pause. Please see the VHCC online course materials accessibility checklist for a complete list of accessibility standards that must be met in your online course materials. Thank you for watching this brief overview of the Title II accessibility requirements. This is a tremendous initiative to accomplish, and I'm happy to support faculty efforts in meeting these standards. I have already constructed a resource guide that accompanies the VHCC online course materials accessibility checklist, and I will continue to develop tutorials and add resources to that location. These tutorials and guides will include tools and step-by-step instructions on achieving the requirements mentioned in this presentation and included in the checklist. If you have course-specific questions or need additional support, please contact me, Ken Fairbanks, Director of the Learning Resources Division at Virginia Highlands Community College. My email is kfairbanks@vhcc.edu. Thank you again for watching this presentation.